So our next speaker will be Witold Zaklukiewicz from Ceneo. Witold is the data science team leader at Ceneo, a company well known in the Polish e-commerce space. Witold is involved in the development of many artificial intelligence tools at the company, and he'll share with us his knowledge and his insight from his experience. Before we move forward, as before, if you have any questions, you find something interesting from what Witold is talking, just type questions in the comment section. Let me provide you with the presentation, and yeah, Witold, it's great to have you. The floor is yours.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Hello, and thank you for inviting me. Today, I would like to tell you a little bit about machine learning in e-commerce and how the artificial intelligence can drive your business. And a little bit about me. I'm Witold Zaklukiewicz. I started my adventure with data science in 2018, and currently I'm team leader in Ceneo. In my free time, I love baking. I think the baking, cooking, especially baking, is like a data science. You take the ingredients, in our case, it will be the data, and you process them and use the algorithm or recipe in a cooking manner, and sometimes you get something eatable, and sometimes you have to try once again and maybe change something in your approach. Since 2018, we create many great projects powered by machine learning in Ceneo, and I would like to tell you a little bit about a few of them. But I would like to start with one number to give you a little bit of context. So 36 millions and 36 million internet users in Poland. So according to the data report, and about 80% of the users is shopping in the internet. So as we can see, we have the huge opportunity, huge potential for e-commerce in Poland. But on the other hand, there is also a challenge for us, for everyone in the e-commerce. There's a billion of products, so millions of users. So many companies on the market, and these companies compete with each other. So for this reason, we need a smart mechanism. We need the smart approach, which will allow us to maintain our content, to create new product, create new description, to take control over our catalog on the web page, to make great content for the users, and to make our page user friendly. And we have to automate it. Of course, we could use manual work, so we can use manual work to do this all these things, but we would like to give our people the creative works and leaving the boring stuff for the machines. And in the Ceneo, we have many different sections, many different departments. Maybe you know that Ceneo is the biggest price comparison in the Poland, and I think in the Europe. And we have many departments with which we cooperate and developing the solution for our clients and also for ourselves to make the work easier for us. So I would like to start from one of the departments, which is very, very important for us, for our company, is the content department. As the name suggests you, this department is taking care about our product on the web page, about shop offers, good pictures on the page, and many other things. And I would like to show the picture, the whole picture of our organization, about what we need to automate. And I would like to tell you a story, what you need to do to create the price comparison, to create, in fact, Ceneo. So we had to start from the basic ingredients, and the basic ingredients will be for us the offer. So we would like to compare the prices. So we have to get the offer from the shops, and then we can compare the prices between two different offers. But comparing prices it will be very hard if you have simply the list of many offers for many products. So the natural process and natural approach for that will be merged into the product. So we get the product. And okay, we have the succeed. We have succeeded. We have the product, and we can compare easily the prices. For example, we have the iPhone. We can compare the prices of the iPhone between many shops, but it's not easy to find. For example, if we had a list of the products, it's really hard to find something. We have to group it once again to be able to compare between, for example, to be able to find easily phones and laptops. So we need the category, and okay, we get the category. In this way, we obtain the easy to follow structure. It will be user friendly and easy to maintain, and it will allow our user to have a look on the phones or the laptops and simply explore our category, check it many things, many phones, and to look at it. But what if we need a specific product, for example, the laptop with 60 gigabytes of RAM and SSD hard drive? So we need the possibility to filter out our category under a specific condition. So we need the filters. Yeah, so we add the filters. So we can, it's looking quite nice. We can find the specific product under specific condition. We can add the search. So we can easily search something, and we get the Ceneo from 2005. And now we have to move a little bit into the future and few front-end page version, and we get our current price comparison. And now, as we can see, from this context, we have a million of offers grouped into the products. Grouping into the product, we call it in our company integration, which are grouped into the categories, and we call it this process categorization. And our categorization need filters, so we need attributes, and we call this process attribute extraction. And if each of this process is managed by machine learning. So I would like to tell you a little bit about categorization and a little bit about attribute extraction. I would like to start from the categorization. What we have in the categorization and what's the problem? We get from the shop category name and shop offer name, and we have to decide in which category belongs this product. So yeah, it looks super easy because we can say we simply can map a shop category name into our category, and we will get our job is done. We can move forward. Well, unfortunately, it's not that easy, and the main problem is the data quality. Let's have a look on examples. So we have a temporal category. We have other products category called other products. We have a category called main, a category called new electronics, other. Sometimes there is no category name from the shop. So we need the context from the from the shop offer name. So we cannot use the simply mapping. We need the model, and model will decide if it is a for example piece of paper, or maybe it's a newest iPhone. So taking this new information into account, we will get the information, we will get our job done, we create the model, and yeah, we can take the next project. But can we? We have to look on our our model and see if it's working good, or maybe it's a field to maybe it's something we can improve in our model. So have a look on this example. We have a model accuracy, bathroom baskets, 60% accuracy, and the other hand we have a boxes, containers, and basket, and 70% of the accuracy. So it is not the best solution. And the 60% accuracy, it's something what should be improved. And because we use the neural networks, it is not that easy to explain the reason why the model decide what is the category. But what we can do, we can go back to the basic and have a look on our data. And what is in our data? The example from our data sets is a shop category name is living, household, storage. It's looking okay. And on the other hand, we have shop offer name. For me, it's something data looks very good. We have all the information we need. So where is the problem? Where is the problem? Why it's not working well? So that's the problem. Our categories are ambiguous. And because of that, the model cannot decide if it is bathroom basket or this is boxes, containers, and basket. And even if I ask you if is it bathroom or basket or simply box, and you can put it in your kitchen, for example. So there is no simple answer. We cannot simply tell which the category is correct. So what we have to do, we have to simply merge these categories into one category. And as we can see, we obtained a much better result. 90% result is a very, very good. 90% accuracy is very good accuracy for the model. And what is showing us? It's showing us how much important is to understanding the base, understanding the data, understanding the model through the data, because data those are ingredients for our models, and to get familiar with that, and it's a key to succeed. And this solution allow us to make the process easier, and also it allows us to make our web page more user friendly. The content is more user friendly because you don't have to think which category you should in which category you should looking for the boxes, and this is weird. Dividing the data in weird way, and we have to merge it into one category to get the better result for the users. So and the another project I would like to tell you about is also from the content, as you can see, is a very important department for us. So a little bit about the content and about attribute extraction. So as we said before, we need the filters to easily explore our category product and be able to find what we want. And but how to do this? Sometimes the only thing we get from the shop is a product name. Sometimes we get the attributes, sometimes we get the description. But we need our solution to be prepared to be able to extract the information based on the offer name. So I think you are familiar with something like NER entity recognition. And entity recognition is a good idea to use. It was very popular, but what is the problem? What is the problem for that? And have a look on example. We have a part of the description from the laptop. We have equipped with 16 gigabytes of RAM and the graphics card with 12 gigs of RAM. Yeah, and if we ask our model, is it RAM or is it this RAM? And model will struggle to decide which RAM. Depends on what we are asking. It's the correct one, and that's because this older models doesn't have much of the context information, and we have to remember that we are doing this in Polish language, so it's making this harder. So we to create the NER model, we have to prepare the data sets for many attributes, and we have only 4 people, and it could be really hard to create this. And we know that there was transformers, and transformers was a very, very huge breakthrough from neural language processing, but now we also have the ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will allow us to create the model, and even not create the model, to use simply the model, which is ready to use. And it is much easier, and it will be much faster for us to create the solution. But what's the problem? There is no ideal solution. This generative model can hallucinate, and it can propose you the value which is not present in the text, or it will give you something completely weird. And we always we have to remember to make our solution hallucination proof, simply by saying exactly what it should looking for, giving example, and asking for the explanation. And thanks to the using the ChatGPT and this generative model, the cost of the attribute was reduced. Obtaining the one attribute was reduced 10 times, and we can also easily scale our solution to get the more and more attributes. And we can also create the product name using ChatGPT and description in this way, but I think it's a topic for another meeting, because we don't have enough time for that. And the last one I would like to tell you a little bit about. This example is from the Department of SEM and SEO, and as you probably know, for selling the product, we need the marketing, and for this we need the CM. CM acquires the traffic for our price compare, and the one way to get traffic is, for example, sending our products to the Google to get users, to get the traffic going to our page. But what's the problem? Problem is to choose the right products for the Google to get the good traffic for our page. And for example, we have to decide if it's better to send, for example, Nokia 3310 or the newest iPhone. And the newest iPhone will be better product to send to the Google to get the better traffic. People who will buy this product from us. So what's the problem? The problem is how to choose the right model. Because if we're thinking about the choosing the right model, we probably think about model should be fast response, cheap to train, fast to train, many things. But for what was important to us, that the model should be easy to explain. Why? Because we need to understand and to be able to say why we didn't send it to the Google. That's because we need to correct something in our page to be more attractive. Excluding something from the product feed, it's not the solution, because we still have this product and we would like to sell this. So we not only have to decide if it's a good product or not, we would like to change our product to our approach for this product, maybe change description, get the better pictures, get maybe the better prices for this product. So we need the information to compare what we have and what we should have. So we need the information to be able to sit with our colleagues and discuss what we could do better. And for this we use the SHAP. Using the SHAP, we analyze our signals from the data and get knowledge to draw the conclusion, what we can do to make our catalog better, and to make the data-driven decision. Also, we use the LE5 to get the exact information. What was the information about? What was the information which was important in this case? So to be able to understand. And in the conclusion, my conclusion from this project and many different projects is that I think what is important to fancy models is not that much important than data understanding and data explanation, model explanation. And I think these examples show you how important is not only automate your business, but it's important to do it right and be able to explain, be able to make the data-driven decision. Like in the categorization, instead of building more complex models, more complex solutions, sometimes it's better to go back to basic and understand your data. On the other hand, example with attribute extraction show us sometimes we need a complex solution, but the decision should be based on the data, the nature of algorithm, your data, because in the data there is a lack of this context. That was the reason why we need the transformators. And we have to be cautious because sometimes the model can be deceptive, the results can be deceptive, and we need to caution, like in this using ChatGPT model. And I think understanding data, understanding prediction will allow us to make the data-driven decision, and through that, the data understanding what is the best for our business.
Well, thank you very much for the lecture. It was a very interesting topic on some use cases which we may not be aware because they are e-commerce specific.
Yeah.
We have questions in the chat. So one would be, you mentioned merging two categories into one. You will maybe get better accuracy within the merged category, but you will be less precise within the product itself. Or am I wrong? That's the question.
Yeah, it's a very good question. I think the category will be okay because the category will be boxes, and we, instead of making this category, for example, bathroom baskets, we should use it information as a filter, not as a lower category, and it will be because, for example, we have you can have boxes for the kitchen, boxes for the bathroom, and instead of building and creating very broad and very complicated category tree, it's better to use this information as a filter.
Okay, and the second question, do you mean that custom ANER from Azure Language AI does not perform as well as Azure OpenAI?
Yeah, we started this project, attribute extraction, and this NER before there was any language, Azure Language AI. So this was very old solution, and we go back to them this year using the ChatGPT. And I don't know it's better or not, but the problem with the custom NER, name entity recognition solution, will be that we have to prepare this data, and we don't have a lot of people to prepare the data sets. So it's better to use the ready-to-go solution than creating from the scratch. I know the maybe results could be worse, but sometimes it's better to use the ready-to-go solution because of the costs and time needed to prepare the data.
Okay. Oh, we get another one. Is there any quality check process to review the categorization?
Yeah, we check it, and we check on the front end. So there was part of the data is checking, part of data is not. We have the monitoring, of course, of the solution, and if something is not going very well, we're checking this, and we making the proper adjustment in the model or in our data or category tree.
Okay, so we went through all the questions. Thank you very much for the lecture and for showing us all those insights from the e-commerce domain. Thank you very much again for taking time to do the lecture. And now we'll be heading to another speaker. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. See you again.